Hello and welcome back for part 14 of This is Total War with Throgg. Starting things off with a battle against the Packhouse Bay Garrison, so another port settlement on the south coast of Norscan that I am just going to blow up for now. Should be pretty straightforward, just similar to lots of the other, this is a tier 3 garrison, lots of the other battles that Throgg's already fought. I was thinking about my general strategy in this campaign, and it's certainly the case that my plan, if you like, of minimizing new contacts in this period, like fighting against Wulfric, it's taken a lot longer to deal with Wulfric than I expected, just because I have been so careful. I mean, I've had, I don't know, 3-4 confederation opportunities. I think this settlement in particular is a bit of an issue on the line of sight side. So if I occupy this, or took it in confederation or what have you, I'm pretty sure I'd end up with contact not only with Sylvania, who has the territory immediately south across the waterway, but also as far south as Marienburg, whoever owns that, and across the river to, or the waterway to Albion, which is, I'm pretty sure, held by the Thousand Moors faction, the new Dark Elf faction, led by Rakoth the Beastmaster. So, at a minimum 3 new factions, and quite possibly more. That said, the alternative strategy, where I basically just confederated Wulfric at the first opportunity, took control of Norsca as early as possible, I can still see kind of advantages to that, and time will tell as to which actually works out better. Something I didn't mention, I don't think, is that there's also, on the thinking about like encountering new factions, there's also the Age of Discovery event, which is a one-time deal that basically so owners of major ports discover other owners of major ports, but it isn't map wide. There's some limited range, I believe. So Varg encampment, which is a major settlement with a port, that could easily lead to us coming in contact with, again, like Marienburg, Reichland, possibly even some of the Dark Elf factions. So anyway, my point was just going to be that there's potentially a lot of new contacts we could have from if I had been less careful. May have put that a bit too far forward. Looks okay. Oh, look at the Flamestorm just sweeping back into these mortars and incinerating them. Yeah, that was disgusting. Alright, so we definitely don't want trolls or anything else really getting into combat here. Maybe have enough magic for something else. Alright, if that unit's just going to hang out, that's fine by me. I think Throgg can vomit on these fellas. Okay, I've got a bit of a push in from this flank. Oh, that's the Marauder Champions. Yeah, have to watch out for them. I think I want Throgg to actually come back this way. Alright, you... Alright, these units in the centre are going to be under fire now. These Marauders are wavering and not too concerned about them, I guess. Okay, taking damage on the trolls. Hopefully I don't lose one. I think we should be good. Alright, Fimir taking javelins, but looks like they're fine. Okay, I'm thinking we've got this. Don't think I took any casualties. Alright, great. Just coming back to that Age of Discovery event, as far as I know, it's fine if you occupy a major settlement with a port after the event happens. Like, you don't retrospectively, you don't like retrospectively gain those new contacts. But we'll put that to the test. I had a similar situation, I think I mentioned, with the Aachen Total War campaign, with the major settlement Al Haik, which is on sort of the northern, I don't know where to describe it. It's on like the northern coast of the Africa-like southern continent in the Warhammer world. And I had a bit of a dilemma about whether to actually occupy that or intentionally raise it, or yeah, I guess at the time I was playing abandoning wasn't an option, but yeah, intentionally raise it just to not have those extra contacts. But then later in that game, I was in a much stronger position, so it didn't matter as much, but I occupied Zandri further along the east. I don't know why I'm swinging my mouse around. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, further along to the east, and that gave me, like, line of sight to a whole bunch of new factions. So maybe call it once bitten, twice shy on that side of things. Like, I've probably gone a bit too far the other direction to being paranoid. Sorry, I should have sped this up. Yeah, being paranoid about discovering new factions, but still, it's not for no reason. Okay, what am I doing here? I'm just waiting for this guy to heal. I don't think there's any need to wait. Still not really sure what I want to do in terms of army composition going forward in the late game. Like, if I had more money, if I had a tier 4 settlement, what would I do? Probably go for war mammoths if I had complete freedom, but they're just too expensive and at tier 4, so won't be getting them for a little while. Okay, so one nice thing about raising the settlements is we do work up the allegiance of the gods, and this will get us to level 1 allegiance with the Crow, aka Nurgle. So that casualty replenishment will come in right away. I believe that helps my garrisons as well, which is great. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay. So, as far as I understand, the way this works is once you actually unlock a particular level of allegiance, you keep that bonus even if you then go ahead and sort of start building up allegiance to another god. So I'm planning to not go further with the Crow, and I'll just work on the Serpent favor next, which is the Slaanesh. Like the Marauder version of Slaanesh. Because I like those bonuses quite a lot. Okay, so actually maybe before doing that, let's just look at this. Yeah, it's unfortunately a lot of turns to get to Troll Fjord, but it's certainly faster going. Well, it appears to be faster going this way round. Right, so we've got no movement left here, we're just going to go into raid stance. Okay, so what to do with Throgg here? Sure, let's work along his personal combat line. Or leadership aura size plus 80%. Certainly we'll want to pick that up at some point. I think the other unique abilities at the top are not really a priority. That's not bad either though, melee defense and attack for my trolls and Fimir. It's a bit of a wasted point if my army composition on Throgg later is mostly mammoths plus heroes, which I can see as being possible. In that situation this isn't so useful either though, so maybe I'll just work along this line, which I will do. Like, there's basically no chance that this is a wasted point, and I will prioritize the melee defense, I think. Alright, so this guy has Deadly Onslaught. I don't think I need more speed. I've got most of the defensive abilities. I guess I could grab that third point in armor. Sure. Yeah, same for you. Okay, and I was working on scouting here. Yeah, I haven't had too many magic item drops. That's something I'd really like to change if possible. Missile resistance, melee attack. No, I don't need the other stuff. Right, let's go for scouting again. Okay, so that is Throgg sorted out. And getting to level 1, I believe, will give us a little bonus gold. Let's check on that. So here we are, chapter objectives. Attain level 1 allegiance of any god. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's a pretty measly 1,000 gold. There's generally at least 2,000 plus sort of sub-objectives that the other factions get, but we only get basically this. But still, next turn that'll be a nice little boost. Okay, so my plan is to come hit Troll Fjord. As far as I know, there's no troops there, but I do have to worry about what's happening to the north here. So we've got an army stood here raiding that's like 3/4 of a stack. And the problem here, right, is that they could attack either Grayling Moot or Naglfari Plain. So can I defend both of them? Look at the garrisons. Alright, well, good news is we're at full strength at least. So this is 13 units. Yeah, it's not a great garrison. It's not as good as the Ultra Spawns for sure. And over here... Okay, we're at full strength, that's good. But it's only 11 units. So we don't have the trolls, and then we're missing one of the Great Weapon Marauder units. Yeah. So what's in this army? I think it's about 3/4 of a stack. And I think it is like the army Wulfric sent against us. I think it's mostly basic marauders, but they can have a few marauder champions too. So that's really going to be tough on these garrisons. It's not a disaster if I lose a settlement, but it could start to cause problems. So I've only 11. Yeah. I've got enough gold to recruit a lord temporarily. Maybe even 2 lords. I've also got at least 2... Yeah, I think I've got 2 regiments of renown in reserve, which I could bring in. I think at this point, the thing I really want to avoid... Like, I can confederate back territory that I'm losing here in the center. None of these settlements, 1, 2, 3, 4, are really doing a lot for me. I want to avoid the situation where this falls and then Wulfric can send troops, you know, freely send armies down to just recolonize the ruins I've blown up, because that sets back our whole plan of blowing up the coastal regions and confederating. Grayling Moot's also the major settlement that, yeah, so Wulfric has the other 2 out of the 3 already. So I think with that in mind, I will go for recruiting a lord here, try to hold this. And I think I'll bring in Lament Dal again. There's not a great deal in it. So, looking at this, right, we've got the Miststalkers and then the Beasts of Tashnar. Definitely want the Miststalkers, they're a solid melee frontline unit. They should be good against, or decent at least, against Marauder champions. And they've got high melee defense, so they shouldn't... Yeah, high melee defense and armor, so they should hold their own for a while also against normal Marauders, no problem. It's a bit of a closer decision on these Warhounds. I already have... What do I have in the garrison?
Chieftain of the tribe.
Sorry, wrong button.
Despoil and ravage.
Got... Yeah, I already have Warhounds. I think I'll grab the extra unit. I don't think this unit's particularly effective, and I'm essentially... It's a case of when I bring it in to throw away. Yeah, I'll do it. I don't feel like... You know, spending all of our gold, provided we're not actually starting the turn at 0 gold, it's not too much of an issue. We're really just trying to get Throgg over to the rest of those ports. we don't have settlements really developing, and there's not much we want to invest money into right now. Excuse me. Okay, I'm going to go for Voice of the Dark Gods here. I could get a minor boost to his personal combat skills, that's not very effective. I could get one of these points, but I mean that only helps these 2 units here I think, so yeah, just go for the Voice of the Dark Gods. Yeah, it's not conditional on attacking you or anything, right? Okay, so we're not actually losing too much gold from that, that's great. Let's see how much extra gold I'll be paying. An extra 900, bringing in another lord. Unfortunately I can't bring in Olaf. Right, and I have to... No, hold on. I've still got lords I can just bring in, like this guy. Yeah, so this is a completely expendable lord, I think. So, am I willing to pay... Yeah, I think I am actually willing to pay that much money. And his trait is really not important. Certainly not giving... I'm not going to sacrifice or risk losing a lord who gives a good buff-like melee attack when it won't be helping the garrison. So let's just take this guy fleet-footed. Okay, so I'm losing about 2,000. Like I said before, I am getting 1,000 from... Sorry, I'm getting 1,000 from getting to level 1 allegiance with the guards. So this is a loss I can bear. If this army does something annoying like stand in the middle here where it's in position to tackle 3 settlements, obviously it's a bit of a difficult decision. I think I'm not going to worry too much about troops coming east here because the garrison in Ultra Spawns is actually going to be pretty strong. Like, we get a mammoth out of this. And yeah, mammoth versus low tier infantry is pretty good for the mammoth. So I'm actually going to come up here. I could potentially join a defense of one of the settlements, or I could try and start blocking this army. Okay, this sorcerer, I think I want him to stand on the other side of the monolith of Catan, and then block movement on this army. Yeah, so we're seeing Rotor champions break up Rotors, kind of like I suspected. Pretty cheap, 80% success. Yeah, it looks good. And he was successful. Okay, can't get Block Army up to tier 3. I think... Let's just start working on magic. Yeah, so I'm putting money into this and I'll hold it as well as I can, but like I said, if I do lose this territory, it's not a disaster. In some ways, having Wulfric hold it for a little while and actually develop it, like get the growth going, which the AI has advantages on. If they actually develop the territory a little, get it up to tier 2, tier 3, then I can federate it back. That's a pretty nice advantage for me. Yeah, I'll throw the money into this. If I desperately need the money in a turn or two, I can obviously cancel. Okay, so that looks like everything. Yes, gave an ability up the Tower of Crack, but no indication there's any characters or troops moving. Just have a quick check on diplomacy.
It is time.
Yeah, so same situation here with Krakatrak. They're not at war with Sylvania yet. I feel like if Sylvania go to war with Krakatrak, it probably indicates that Sylvania aren't fighting too many other people. I wonder if Clan Moldor end up at war with Sylvania. Probably, that's probably less likely to happen, I'd guess. So who's winning? I mean, I still favour Clan Moldor in terms of the Skaven versus Dwarves. Hellpit is just, it's a super good settlement, super hard to take. Okay. Well, that's everything. Let's see what this army of Wulfrics decides to do. Oh. Well, that's very interesting. Okay, we'll get back to that. Alright, well, I recruited the Regiments of Renown kind of in the right place, I guess, but we're up against a full stack. I didn't think it was 20 units, I thought it was only 15. Obsidian Blade, Terrifying Mask of E. Yeah, there's a... Okay, well that one doesn't do much, but those are decent magic items. Oh, he's also probably boosting Marauder stats. Yeah, 40, 46, 45 attack on his Marauders. Okay, well this is tough. I mean, all we can really do is try the same strategy I've tried in other battles, where I just concentrate my power in one part of the battlefield, like against one end of their line, and try and break the first few units before the rest arrive, but I'm not optimistic here. We've got a few units that are good against their Marauders. We've got the Fimir, we've got the Marauder Champions, and we've got... I mean, the missile units can be effective, but yeah, sadly not too much else. So, I mean, their army is pretty much symmetric, right? It's literally all the same unit. I think I just deploy most of my troops on this side, and...
Born to fight.
Okay, I can use Vanguard deployment on these guys. Okay, they also cause terror, that's fine. I don't think Vanguard deployment helps me though. I will use Vanguard deployment for the Marauder Horsemen. So if I'm going to attack from this side, I think what I want is to have the Marauder Horsemen go after some of these units in the center, like slow them down. The units over here are already going to take ages to get to us, is my thinking. Okay, so who are the good units for fighting? Definitely the Champions, definitely the Fimir. Spearmen. Then we've got 4 units of regular Marauders. I'm kind of thinking I really should move everything as far off this side to this side as I can. Got missile units. Yeah, what to do with the regular Marauders? Just doesn't feel like there's any really good tactical options in this sort of fight with having so much melee infantry. Excuse me, sorry about that. I think I want to keep my army pretty concentrated together. Okay, I'll deploy these guys a little further back. And I have this unit of great weapons. I think I'll have them on the extreme flank, trying to come in on a flank or rear of another unit so that they're not taking the brunt of their attack. Now for the Warhounds, kind of want them to just do similar stuff to the cavalry. I don't want them getting in melee, I just want them pulling units around. So yeah, just start them here and then see if I can draw party army straight forwards rather than over to this side. I mean, they can see we're all over here, right? This sort of trick shouldn't really work, but I mean, the AI is just kind of derpy sometimes. Okay, so I think I'll actually try and run the Warhounds around to the right. It's a good big clump of troops there. Okay, they're not really falling for this, I guess. You guys really need to stay out of combat. So, it's too bad there isn't the skirmish mode on the... No, you guys are supposed to be on skirmish mode. Ah, for goodness sake. Alright, we need to get stuck into the Marauder units right here. Alright, you need to keep running. Micromanagement not good enough. Okay. Yeah, units here are going to struggle but need to just hold. We've pulled a lot of their army away, that's all we could really have hoped for. There's not much micromanagement to do on this flank, honestly. It's not like I have abilities or anything. Yep, keep going, keep going. I've taken silly damage on these units, but at least they haven't routed. Okay, you guys... Yeah, we're smashing this unit. Good. Oh, they're broken. Okay. Yeah, we're getting enveloped here, though, which is bad. You guys went back this way. You went back that way. Yeah, let them go. I think they're too weak. Alright, we're holding here. Not fantastically, but we are holding. Yeah, concentrate on this unit. Okay, we've pulled their general off and we're actually doing a lot of damage to him just with the javelin cavalry, which is kind of amazing. The rest of the army somehow bought the Warhound, like, bait, which is kind of hilarious. Okay, this unit's getting around the back, that's bad. Okay, we've got this unit. Yeah, we've got all our good units concentrated on this flank, which is working. Right, these units coming in from the rear are bad. Oh shoot, this unit rallied. Okay. Yeah, these are routed. We just need to smash into the back of these ones. Okay. Yeah. Insufficient APM. Right, you're doing as well as you can. That's fine. Okay. All the silly units are rallying. We're still holding here, but kind of barely. Ugh. Right, let's try and get the Warhounds back to the fight. I think the units that are rallying coming back we can deal with relatively easily. We're not... Yeah, we're not way behind them in terms of overall leadership. This unit's getting wrecked though. Yikes. Alright, you're not doing well here. Yeah, you need to keep running. Ah! Skirmish mode. I don't think we're doing enough, unfortunately. Yeah, that unit's broken. Got a lot of javelins or axes left. Yeah, concentrate on the low morale units. Try to just break those. General's low on health, but I don't know that I really can capitalize on that. Okay, got the Warhounds back in. They're going to be tired, but if I cycle charge them, maybe can break some of these units. This is really bad though. Yeah, General's having leadership trouble. Alright, get out right away. Yeah, the Warhounds are sort of blocking each other. That's not great. Alright, we've broken the units over here. Kind of... we are routing quite a few of them. Alright, we've pulled actually a lot of them out of the melee with the Warhounds. That's good, that's good. Yeah, keep running. Don't have to deal with this unit. You guys need to come back in. Yeah, I don't think our rallying units are really going to make much difference at this point, but throw them back in again, of course. Javelins, yeah, keep going. How did these guys end up so far away? Oh, that's not good. Alright, our lord's at half health, but that's okay. Yeah, you guys are going to break. Run them away. But there's still a bunch of their units kind of over this way, which probably just not going to be strong enough to kill. Alright, their lord's in combat with us here. Oh shoot, that's their unit. Man. Yeah, I had the Warhounds went off too far. My bad. Okay, this is barely any units. Alright, a general's about to rout. I think we've just about had it here. Can I kill their general at least? No, that doesn't achieve anything really. Better to try and wipe out units. Yeah, I don't think there's any more I can really do here. We're just going to have units broken and then get pretty close to the army losses. Well, it did a lot of damage to them, but sadly it spread across many units, as is often the issue.
Retreat!
Yeah. Okay, yep, tough battle. Knowing what they have, I mean, I think I'd be happy fighting this army with Throgg, but it's just an annoying army to deal with the garrisons, like just a ton of the marauders. Well, good news is we don't pay maintenance on these units. Yeah, just occupied Grayling Moot, that makes sense. Yeah, Lamont Dahl is killed. Rip Lamont Dahl.
Care who you are!
Well, he did his best.
Your allegiance grows,
Yeah,
my
plus
lord,
1,000 gold from
and
this.
can be strengthened further still as you raise further settlements and erect monoliths in their place. Build upon this bond.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so he's going to get a decent amount of replenishment here.
Overrun the world!
Yeah, the really bad thing is that he has the option to head south now and reoccupy this, which is exactly what I wanted to avoid. Oh, man.
Lord of the monster horde!
Maybe I have to bring Throgg back? I sort of have to decide now. If I force march a turn in this direction, that takes a lot of my movement. I could have this sorcerer... Oh, I can have this sorcerer block movement. Okay, definitely try and do that. Success. Nice, nice. Good. Okay, that helps a lot. So this army can't either attack here or do much in the way of heading down south. Okay, that was nice.
Marauders all!
Yeah, this army's going to be moving out soon. I mean, it's again mostly just marauders, but I want to block them again if possible. Yeah. The sorcerers with the army blocking is nice. Okay, I think buoyed by that success, Throgg is going to make for Trollfjord
No stopping me!
as fast as he possibly can. Yeah, so we're losing more gold. I think...
Norscan!
So they can't get to us this turn. I'm actually kind of okay with this army coming back east here. I'm really more concerned about them moving south. So I think with that in mind,
True savages!
I'll just disband this lord. Oh, he came with a chariot. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. So this is someone I confederated from the Varg, and even though he doesn't have the Marauder Chariot option here, which normally needs rank 10, he just starts with a chariot. Okay, well that's kind of cool, but yeah, like I say, I don't think I want to keep him. He just cost me too much money. Alright, we're not losing much here. Yeah, need to keep those. Keep the money for the hero actions. Yep, things here are still fine. Top tier defenses here, that's good. Got sight of all their troops. And yeah, Throgg's it's just the amount of turns it takes to get around Norscan. Okay, that's okay though. I think blocking this is really big. If I'd failed that and this army had just forced march south, then I wouldn't have been able to catch him with the sorcerer because the forced march movement is actually longer than the sorcerer movement. Alright, but we've got something else to take care of here, which is that we've just discovered Cracker Drac.
What?
Well, Cracker Drac are not in great shape. Wow, they only had 3 settlements when they confederated Karazakh are not in great shape because they're up to 6 settlements now, but 3 of those they just gained from Cracker Drac. They're not even much stronger than us. I think this might be a campaign where the evil factions get a real... build up a real head of steam here. Like, I already think that, judging by the red colour here, I think this is all Sylvania. Maybe some bits von Carstein, but all Vamps anyway. And yeah, you're obviously at war of Grimgore and the Bloody Hands. That basically always happens. Also at war of Clan Gritus and Creeping Death, which I think is a minor greenskin faction. Okay, well, let's do what we have to do here, which is declare war. Oh. Okay, well, they have an alliance with Border Princes, so the Border Prince is going to get brought in, but, I mean... Look, that's unfortunate, but it probably isn't going to matter too much.
So,
Yeah, the Border Princes are struggling as well. Okay. But I can again do a little detective work. I'm just doing this for fun, like, obviously this territory's all miles from me. But looking at this green, I think that could be Clan Angrand and or Golden Order. So these guys are doing fine here in the south. Yeah, this is going to be taken by Skaven or Sartosa. They have a lot of enemies. Oh, they're at War of Tilia. Oh yeah, Tilia's down here too. Creeping Death, Clan Gritus, Grimgore's our boys. Alright, so 2 new enemies, but they've got their hands full. And yeah, I wonder how things are going to go here. I have a bad feeling that the Skaven might have an easier job taking this out because Krasakrak wins so many wars. We'll have to see. They're not at war with Sylvania though.
aye.
That's pretty interesting. I mean, they don't exactly like them, but I wonder if Grimgore's at war with Sylvania. Oh, it's an interesting one. Yeah, I've never seen Sylvania get this strong, Krasakrak be so weak by 1050. Oh, that's yeah, okay. That's probably have to. I feel like I've seen Krasakrak get smashed up by this stage, but anyway, like I was saying, it's sort of a promising opening for the evil factions. I think that's better than Reichland getting super strong, super fast. It doesn't look like Reichland really got going yet. Okay, lots of waffle. Let's leave everything here. Still have 1 turn to recoup this cost if I want. I'm not making money next turn, which is unfortunate. I guess I might be able to if I can move and raid then attack, but that'll be tight. So I think this is everything. Yeah. Okay. Wog Wazag, Agrul Midhal. That is close to, yeah, that's Clan Angrand area, I think. Okay, so these guys have moved out.
No!
They're in my territory, so they're not replenishing though, that's kind of good, but it looks like they're probably... I imagine this unit was pretty low and got up to 48. Yeah, I mean, they're still going to be able to take out my garrisons. So I'm inclined to just go for the army block again. 14 units here. Okay, and 5 there as well.
You know nothing.
I think I continue to... Maybe I let this army move out, actually. Yeah, maybe I let this army move out and come over here to block this one.
Refused.
I may already be too late on that, though. No. Yeah, I've got the stronger garrison up this way. I can recruit units there to defend. I'm not going to recruit more stuff here. I'm fine with them taking it. Like, as I said before, these settlements aren't really making me money or anything. It's the ones further east I've actually been developing. Alright, this isn't too expensive. Yeah. He's getting better at blocking the army, it's good. And he also gets to build up magic here, which one day will be useful. Burning Head. Okay. So... Oh, no way. Yeah, I need to force march. Force march... Yeah, at least 1 turn of force march, then possibly another force march or regular move. Yeah, this is their territory, so depending on the move I could raid them. They don't have any troops here, that's fine. I wish they actually had recruited troops here so I could go kill them, but I guess from their point of view that doesn't make a lot of sense. Doomkeeper here is completely defenseless. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, I'll go for this block again. Success again. Nice. Just trying to slow everything down. Yeah, so we don't have too much gold here. We're spending about 1,000 on hero actions each turn. Throgg will make some money from the next battle, but yeah, it's a bit of a dodgy situation. Okay, let me just think about this building. So I have the option to cancel that and get all the money back. How much did it cost again? It cost 1,500. It's only making 100 more than this, so it's going to take 15 turns to pay for itself. If I don't just delete it this turn, then I start getting the 300 a turn instead of the 100, but... well, sorry, instead of the 200. But I then can't really... I don't get all my money back. I think gold's tight enough. I'm going to cancel this. Get the 1,500 back right away. Just leave it at this tier, making 200 a turn. I think that makes the most sense. Okay, so I have nothing else to do.
Feared by...
Yeah, no changes here. Clamolder got stronger. Yeah. I will keep an eye on the diplomacy each turn, but there's a limit to what I can affect currently. Taskmaster. Oh, that's really good. Campaign line of sight. Well, that's not so useful, but yeah, that 5% movement range. Yep, every little movement range is great. Okay, raiding and Doomkeep again, that's fine. Ooh, starting a map plus 20, really nice. Well, I guess the hard battles I'll be fighting don't have my sorcerers anyway, but still. Alright, this guy basically didn't move. Okay. Oh, but this is now Wulfric. Okay. Still have a good chance of success. Yeah, I think I want to make that block again.
Not a chance.
This army's still recruiting. I guess I maybe don't need to block it. It's a bit unfortunate because this sorcerer is the guy who can do the block more cheaply. Alright, I'm going to move him back over this way. I'm just short enough on gold, and I'm not sure my blocking over in that direction is so impactful.
Mutant beast!
Okay,
I knew it!
so it looks like... oh yeah, we can definitely get there. Yeah, we can definitely get there with a normal move. Can I even...
Prowling!
okay, if I go into raiding camp stance, I think that's probably a bit tight.
Throgg hears you!
Question is, how long is that red line, and does that get me from where I am now to Troll Fjord? It's very hard to tell. Okay, I'm gonna not risk it. I think
I eat my enemies!
I'm not too concerned about replenishment. I'm prioritizing
Trampling!
getting up here as fast as possible, and I can still use raid stats. Alright, really big for the money. That saves me so much, especially when I actually am making money from the raiding. This guy, stand him on this side, and then go ahead and try and block again. Success again. Good job. Okay, no need to do anything here. He's probably going to stay where he is again. Boy, these sorcerers have done well for me this campaign.
No.
Might be able to stop blocking this guy Jason. I noticed I don't think he recruited units last turn, so he may be recruiting in global recruitment, in which case I might have time to get over here and start blocking him. Yeah, it's tough to prioritize. Like, my natural instinct is obviously to preserve my territory, but the thing is that with the way the confederation works, like, giving it temporarily to Wulfric, provided it is just temporary, really isn't such a big deal. Oh!
Endless
Oh, no, no, no. Okay, something I missed about the Krasakrak Confederation that I should have remembered. Clan Moulder did not get put at war with Krasakrak. They're now only at war with me. Shoot. Okay, well, Krasakrak has an attitude of minus 756 towards them. So, there's that. There's also Trespassers penalty, which suggested they had armies in Krasakrak territory, like in the Krakadrak territory when the Confederation happened. Not seeing any characters penalty on the Skaven corruption. This hasn't been retaken. Recolonized. Has Winterpire?
I am the
Oh, I think it has, you know.
Master Lord of Hellpit.
I think they've retaken Winterpire. Yep. Events 1. Well. That's not good. Ah, yes, I completely forgot Krasakrak didn't go to war automatically with the Skaven. What a pain that's going to be. Okay. Well. Yeah, I've committed to my current strategy. I can't really get Throgg out east anytime soon, so we'll just have to see what's left over there by the time he gets back. Scheme of Doom, okay. Wolfrick's coming up this way, yep. Alright, now I probably don't need to block him because he'll be able to reach anyway. Alright, no movements over east, no war declarations. Ah, that sucks. Yeah. Very unfortunate. Alright, yep. It is what it is.
That was my idea. Ambush and feast.
Okay, same battle as we had, pardon me, before, so let's run it back. Thinking about the battles in the centre of Norsca, I don't think I have any more regiments of renown to bring in to fight Wulfric. I'm tempted to just let him take the other territory, focus my efforts on stalling the army on the north side, because, as I mentioned before, it's Saal Encampment, it's Aisling's Conclave and it's Altar of Spawns, where I actually have invested money into the buildings, the higher tier settlements, and they're the ones actually making me money. Anyway, let's just get this battle done first.
The dark god command me.
Alright.
A killing comes.
Yeah, it's virtually identical
I see.
deployment and everything else, battle map to the last battle.
Ready to murder.
We have a lot of magic, which is awesome.
Positioning. A killing. Shaman sorcerer.
Oh, I think I targeted that a little too far back. Yeah. Oh well. Oh, it just scattered nowhere near the units. Well, I couldn't have done much about that.
Hurry. Charge. Quick. Shaman.
Got 76 kills from the Flamestorm though, that's not bad. And I have enough for another Flamestorm in 20 seconds.
Shaman sorcerer. Moving.
Alright, if you want to come throw some javelins at my chariots, that is fine.
Stop it.
Where are their... yeah, here's their
I'll be there.
Warlord Champion unit.
Shamanic death.
That's a good hit.
On my way. You said it.
Yeah, chariots come back. Got
Maneuvering.
another overcast.
Going now.
Burning head, I think.
No time wasted. Into position.
No, not quite.
I've seen victory.
Yep.
Troops ready!
Prepared to hex. Manifested.
Okay, took a little damage on the Fimir there, but nothing serious. Yeah, come back over here. Yeah, these units are not going to last. Oh wow, they're just all routed. Okay. Yeah, that works for me. Kind of surprised. Kind of surprised that these units all routed. I guess it is taking too much damage.
Shaman sorcerer.
Okay, good enough. Yeah, again, I really don't gain much from letting guys regenerate. Okay, and I'm going to start, yeah, Raise for the Serpent. Work towards that upkeep down, I mean that's a nice bonus. Lord Recruit rank, and finally that Chaos Sorcerer I mentioned earlier in the series. I quite like that Chaos Sorcerer compared to the other level 3 options. Sacking is tempting, but it just takes too much time, like I can't afford the extra turn here.
In my gullet!
Okay, let's see. Fearless, that's good. Raise multiple settlements, okay. And again a Marauder Brute, recruit rank for all Marauders.
King on trolls!
Yeah, I don't really want to put that on Throgg right now.
I'll have a crack!
And yeah, max out that. Let's go for Hardened Skin. Probably could have taken that last rank actually and just didn't notice. Yeah, their melee defense is up a lot now. That's really helpful for keeping them alive longer in combat. Yeah, max out scouting. Okay. So Wulfric has a choice between Naglfari Plain and Doomkeep, but I'm not particularly concerned about which he goes for. Move this guy here so we can try to block Wulfric no matter what he does next turn. Nice, and this guy can block. Oh man, they almost have 2 full stacks here. That's kind of crazy.
Refused.
Alright, I'll block the larger one.
Inevitable. I'll take them.
Good. Alright. Yeah, that was just a Huskal. Oh, do I already have that on
I eat my enemies!
Throgg? No, I don't. Okay. Yeah, get rid of this for that Huskal then. He has the same effect, +5 movement range, but the fact he's a different follower means I can grab him on Throgg too. I mean, Throgg's really the one who needs the movement range. Okay, so Throgg now... What's this looking like? Yeah, I guess Throgg comes north to hit these settlements. I'm less confident about these settlements being so bad in terms of giving me contact with too many new factions. The alternative would be to head towards the center of Norsca, try to confront Wulfric. one issue with Wulfric controlling Greyling Moot, of course, is that he can recruit a new lord from here. Let's say when one of his armies gets beaten, and again do the thing I want to avoid of coming down and recolonizing Icedrake Fjord. So I maybe need to have a sorcerer basically standing Greyling Moot to watch that. I mean, I don't have to worry about it this turn, but yeah. I guess that's an army for having this guy head backwards. I'm kind of resigned to Wulfric taking this territory. And the trouble is, these settlements are so close together, I think he might be able to... I think he gets to here even if I block him. And then I think he might... Well, no, Nagafari playing to Doomkeep, probably it's worth a block. Oh, these decisions. Tough. Alright, everything I can do this turn is done though. Yeah, so Aesion's Conclave's liable to come into attack, but I can't really justify recruiting a lord or anything there until I have more warning. Or until I know its attack's imminent, rather. I mean, I have got 15 units in the garrison. It's, yeah, I can't really worry about it. Alright, let's do a quick diplomacy check. Yeah, Worldworker's strength rank's gone way up. Well, so is everyone else's actually, or Krasakrak and Clan Mulder. Boy, it sucks that they're not fighting each other.
Who calls?
Alright, and Border Prince actually took a territory off somebody. Probably Grimgore up here. Fair enough. Yeah, so we saw this one coming. Oh, he's picked up Regiment of Noun Warhounds. Yeah, I mean, I think, unfortunately, limited chance for winning, but probably even worse than last time. I don't have the Fimir. I've got Trolls instead of the Fimir Regiment of Renown. Yeah, that's a terrible switch. But again, I'm fighting it manually just on the basis that the auto-resolve isn't going to yield me any good results, so may as well just see what I can do here. Okay, I'll have the Trolls on this flank, and these units of Great Axe dudes. Then the Spearmen and melee guys just to fill in any gaps. Well, in the at the beginning of the last battle, the distractionary tactics with the cavalry and warhounds did work, so definitely running that back. Guess I should actually... Oh, that was Wulfric wasting a Seafang charge as well. Alright, need to... their own warhounds are going to be a problem here, aren't they? Yes. Right, got a ton of units chasing these warhounds, that's great. Over here, alright, don't want the trolls getting in combat. You guys need to just wield around like that. Okay, the warhounds are just going to chase after our cavalry. Right, we should be able to wipe out, or more or less wipe out a couple of these units before their reinforcements arrive at least, that's good. Okay, the trolls are on the back. The cavalry unit did not do a good job of staying out of combat. Oh, their silly warhounds actually just beat us in melee. Okay, well, yeah, fair enough. Okay, these units are just getting completely destroyed. Wulfric's army causing fear is going to be a problem, no doubt. Alright, let's try and at least wipe out this one unit. Okay, they're broken. That's fine.
Carnage!
Keep us guarded!
Kill the Southerners!
Oh, there goes Seafang again. Yeah, these units are about to go.
Retreat!
Okay, if I get them under 5%, I believe they're wiped out, even if their side wins the battle. So that's what we're going for here.
Yes, Lord!
Okay, you need to start working the next ones. Yeah. Now you probably need to stay with the rest of the army.
Kill them!
Okay, might get 2 units here.
Chaos Marauders! So be it! Now is our time! Chaos Yes, Lord!
Oh, that still has 13 in. Need to kill more of them. Kill more of them. 5. Okay, that should do it. See if there's any chance of killing those ones. Wolfrick's right there. Don't think so. Trolls are giving up. Trolls have lost no actual entities, but you know that the troll flag's going to be flashing. Alright. Yeah, pretty much expected result. Glad I didn't invest more money in defending this. I think that would have just been a poor choice. At least with the garrison I managed to wipe out 2 units and get one of them pretty low, and that's about all I can ask for, I think. There we go, alright. Yeah, 600 casualties, but probably more importantly, these 2 units completely gone. Up to silver chevrons though, makes it all difficult. Well, I don't know. I can't really complain about this army, like it's literally the weakest stack they could have, right? I'm confident against it with Throgg. Eventually. Oh, he raised it! Wow. And this guy's heading north. Okay, that's fine with me. I think raising it's good because one of his armies is surely going to waste a turn recolonizing it. I don't know why he'd bother raising it. Ah, okay. Weird.
A battle is foreseen. Point the way.
Yeah, there's no more lord. Oh, there's no lord here. They still have military presence though. Yeah, they still have that army up in the monolith of Catan.
I eat my enemy!
Alright, well, Throgg is gonna sprint it over towards Serpent Jetty. And I'm not gonna bother blocking Wulfric. I do want to just stand close enough here to get line of sight on a lord though. Okay, they've got the Warhound kennels. That's fine. Over this way, if this army wants to come south, that's fine.
Madness! No!
Um,
A battle is foreseen.
I guess I may as well block him again though. Oh, I failed that time. Okay, well that's probably not a bad time to fail, quite honestly. Oh boy, yeah, this campaign's tough. Would have been interesting if I'd just gone more aggressively, confederated Wulfric the first time, and just, you know, taken all the new contacts here, but secured Norsca faster. Quite possibly that would have been better, but I'm sure it would have been very tough that way too. I definitely don't think it was obvious I should have done that. Really need to make sure armies don't sneak past me to the south and recolonize. Wulfric's armies, that is, don't sneak south and recolonize stuff.
I guide the try.
Okay, I think Wulfric's attacking Doomkeep here. I have enough movement with the Sorcerer next turn to get to Doomkeep and keep and block him. And this guy can come south as well. I probably should have had him stand on the other side before blocking. That's okay. Yeah. So Throgg can get up here in probably 3 turns. I can't quite see the indicator. Anyway. Yep. Darn Norsca for being so big and not having roads. Alright, anyway, that'll do it for this part. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll be back with the next one.